Hi guys, welcome back. Right, no, this one's going to be not like a little pot. This one, I said I was going to turn this next. It's going to be more different. I don't know.
Big pot rather than little pot.
Shut up, you. Right, I have got a little crack in the end there, but I reckon that's going to turn away because I've got to obviously come down to more or less this diameter. Right. Still got my SC2, that's, you know, fair chunk of wood, but still on my SC2 chuck, okay? I do say these SC2, SC1s, you don't always need a massive, great big chuck. These can do it, you know. Right, that's it, that's on there. I'm not over tightening, but I am, obviously, because this is bigger, I am going to bring my tailstock up, okay? And I've got my retractable point on my step center, and I'm going to bring that in, and I'm just going to get that bit of pressure on there, so now I know it's between centers. I've got worm screw going in, got that. It's not going to fly off on me, okay? I might have to turn the speed down. I don't know. I don't really want to, but we'll see anyway once we get it going. Right. Oh, I've got quite a bit of a. I thought that was more central than that, but it's not. So that's all right though. We're going to be taking this side down a bit more than the other side at first. Okay. So we're just there, just there. Everything's good. Right, and this one I'm going to do with spindle gouge. Okay, I'm going to use probably a bit more traditional. Like I say, my channel's for everyone. Okay, not just carbide. I love carbide. And me, I'm a mixture of both, carbide and traditional. Okay, so right, I'm going to turn my speed down a little bit because it is a bit bigger piece of wood than I suppose you should really. Right, okay, let's see what it does. Let's turn that on. Right, that's way too slow. Let's put a bit of light on it. So I've gone through that bit of rattle. Come over there. Right, spindle gouge. Okay, I'm just going to come in, take some cuts here. Handles down, okay, on the bevel. Bring the tool rest in, remember keep the tool rest nice and close, don't want to be overhanging. There's something like rattling, but I can't work out what it is. Not round yet, we've got a lot to go. It's going to come this way so I don't get any blowout. If I keep going in until I get near enough round, then I know the diameter I can have. Although I might actually do it slightly off, not have it as a round, I don't know. What I'm going to stop and have a look and see what the shape looks like. Right, yeah, so I've got no bark there, but I've still got bark there, so that... So how far away am I on that? Let's see. Oh, it's going to be a little bit... It's going to be coming quite a bit more, but I would like to cut that bark, but because I've got it on a worm screw, I can't really adjust. I don't think I can wiggle it at all. No, there's no movement to it. Unless I quickly change that and put it on a centre, but... No, that's alright. I thought I had that more central, that hole, so it doesn't matter. I'll just take it down until I get rid of all the bark on the side. That was my intention in the first place. Getting there. Turn the speed up a bit. Okay. Right, okay, we're getting there now. Still a little bit on that bottom, hang on, I'm going to go a little bit lower than that. I still had a little bit of a spark on that bottom. I'll clean that fully up once I've got the rest of the shaping done. Get his foot done, like that. That's what I want as my foot. Right, coming to there. So I'm going to take a part on that once I've got this out of the way. I'm leaving that there for now. Right, still got a bit up on this top, but that's going to be the bark, so I'm going to keep in that. Right, that's all nice, okay. Alright, we're going to get a little bit of a finish cut on this. I need a different grind for that. I need a longer. See, this has got a short. It's got a short wing on here, okay, and I need a slightly longer grind for getting this finish on it. Right, I'm going to stop and have a look, so I want to see what this is like up here. For where that, right, that's the bark edge. Right, the bark's lower that side, that's alright, I don't mind that. Got a few little ridges there we've got to get rid of. I don't know what that is there. Right. Yeah, that's alright, that's looking alright. It's going to be like a little, it's got a crack there. It's got a crack, I can feel. Right. Okay, we'll go for that. It'll be alright. There. That's those tool marks gone from off that top. Right, okay. I've now got to just do this this bottom. So right, I should be able to move that off. Put this bottom out. Put that one back up there and go back to this one. Right, there we go. Bit of sand in. And that should all be good. Oh. I'm using look at this one. This one's got a softer foam on it. I'm using these because obviously it's snapped to edge there, and I can't. It'd be like bump, bump, bump on my hand. So it wouldn't be a very nice experience. You know what I mean? Let's do a little bit of this piece ready. Okay. Put a bit of sanding paste on there.
No sealer on there.
Sorry?
No sealer this time.
No.
Sealer.
Yeah, actually I might put a bit of sealer on it. Good thinking back, woman.
Oh, there you go.
Warm minute today. So it's really hot in here today. He says that to go and stand by the door for a minute, it's getting a bit hot. Right, there we go guys, that's the outside of that done. See what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? Right, yep. Can we get it? Yep, we can, look at that. So you weren't even nailed that tight, look. If you get your cuts nice, you don't have to screw it up all tight and horrible. Now look at that. Now I think that's going to fit. Yep, that chuck has perfect circle. That's what it'd be. I didn't measure it because, well, I didn't need to. I pretty much know my chuck sizes, so. But there you go, look at that finish on that, look. There we go. It has got a crack. It's got a crack there. So we'll see how we go with our hollowing it. We'll do the best we can. That's all we can do, is the best we can. But I'm going to take this off, take my visor off for a minute, so I don't have to shout until I can cool down for a minute. I mean, it blows that cold air over your face, but still gets a bit stuffy, especially today. I think it's about 29 today, they said it's going to be, something like that. I reckon we should have a thunderstorm a bit later. They're saying we could. Be nice. I don't mind the thunderstorm. You know, you can strip off and go out in your thong in the thunderstorm. It's lovely.
In the thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Get it all wet.
Right. Okay. Let's get this mounted up. Should go in there. Nice. See, that's when you want pretty much circle, because you don't want it to mark. Right, tight, quarter, that's it. Otherwise we could break it off. There we go. We've only got a what we got, about a 2 mil, something like that, foot on that. So there we go. Now we're just going to hollow that out. Right, let's get my centre. Now before I'll just move that down a little bit, get that out of the way. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm going to be on centre. Right, I'm going to stay with a spindle gouge for now. Okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a quick sharpen before I start, because I've done a couple of bowls on this, and a couple of heavy turnings, and that end grain there, that takes a bit of a toll. So I'm just going to give it a quick sharpen. And for me, I just have my just covered in everything. So my little, this is just, as I said before, the old Tormek one, crappy one. But it works. So just tighten that there. That goes on there. No, other way around, sorry. That goes on there like that. I'm all set for it. If it's slightly off, it doesn't matter, because it just alters the grind a little bit, and that won't bother me in the slightest. But no, that's perfect. There we go. So just a couple of little passes. I can just see a little bit there I want to get rid of. There we go, and then I just swivel that round, pop it back on, that lowers it down like that, and that just does me our little release bevel. Done.
As quick as that.
Yeah, and it's stone cold. Okay, stone cold, because it's slow speed. It's only turning at about 500 RPM. Right, and there you go. That's my grind. Okay, that's the grind I'm using on this at the moment. Okay. Right. And I did change it from what I had before, because I was doing something different. I used to have a 50 on this. I'm not sure what that is now. It's something different. Because I changed what I was doing. But it's as simple as that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the difference it makes between that and say a more swept back grind like that, the only difference it makes is the difference in where you position. It's just angles. It's all about angles. The grind don't matter, handle don't matter, the tool don't matter, the steel don't matter. Angle, that's what matters. Right. I'm just going to start hollowing this out and see what we got and see how we go. I might use a bit of carbide on this as well. We'll just see what we do. I might take a few cuts and then jump on and use the square, the R2. I don't know yet. Like I say, keep the cuts nice and gentle, because we've only got a very small tenon there. Because of this grind now, this isn't going to be very good for getting into that bottom. You see, as I come there, that's why I've got that little hole, because I can't keep the bevel in full contact there. That'd be good for going down the side. But what I'm probably going to do here because I know Lisa's getting quite warm and she wants this to be over. I'm going to move a lot of this with the R2. Let me get a flat bottom in there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just use my drill to get a little bit of a depth. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. Come on. There we go. Just take a bit out, it just helps to make it a bit quicker. Like I said, I don't want to be pushing hard on the bottom because I haven't got a very big tenon on there. But again guys, lovely quick way to get all this out of here. Right, now I'm going to have a look because I want to see how thin I want to go on this side here. Right, I'm down to there, so you can go, I've got deeper to go on that bottom, but let's see, because I know I've got that crack there somewhere. I don't want to go ultra thin, but I can go a little bit thinner than that. Right, okay, let's go. So let me get that out of my way. Don't move that out nice and fast, eh? Right, remember, roll it over and come backwards, you can clear all your sawdust out. Right, because that's square, I really need to go over to a round cutter now. And for that, if you don't know, I'm going to be going over to the little 6mm hollower. Some of that. Remember, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go over to it on a. I've got it on a longer bar. I just want to get a bit more reach round. I'll come round, okay. No, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to move the tool rest round a bit because I'm doing alright. I've got to go a bit deeper on that bottom, but we've got a nice finish there. We've got nice, that's all looking really nice actually. But what I want to do is, oh, that's not there. That's it. Yep, that's going to be free. Right, see, I want to just get this angle here, which I can't get if the tool rest is going across that way. because I'm too much sort of like this. Okay, so I need it round that way. Okay, let's start her up. Is that all right? Can you see? Ooh, got my finger catching on that bit. You can see I'm a bit tight there. Ah, no, I can't. I can't because I'm going to knock it, and I want to get a bit deeper. A little bit deeper. I'll be able to lower it in a minute. It's going to be awkward getting that finished because I can't take it down lower because it's going to smash the side. The tool rest I'm on about. And that 6mm hollow, a brilliant tool, eh? Let's have a look at what we got. It's a beautiful tool, it really is. But I could do with having my tool rest a little bit lower. I've got a couple of little marks there I'm going to have to get rid of. Right, okay, that's going to be it. Right, now I'm going to have to make a pass on here. I'm going to use my short-handled one. Right, I'm going to have to make a pass on this bit. I wouldn't normally come back up to the top, but I've got to because I've got a couple of little ridges there. Okay, if I can get it with this. No, it might mean I have to go over to another tool. Trouble is I can't see it properly. Might have got it, we'll see. We might have got it with that. There's a little bit just there. We've got a beautiful finish down there on those sides. We've got a tiny little bit just here. So I've got to get that. I should have checked that before I went that low, but I didn't. So it's my bag, it's my fault. I'll sort it. 12mm. Right, fine cuts, 12mm AU is what will get it. Right, I've got, I don't know whether you see it, It's actually a bit of the grain pattern there, but I've got a tiny bit just there. I just need that. You could probably sand it out, but we're not going to. We don't do that. Right, so now there is something I could try if I can get this to go on and stay on. Now, am I going to cut that though if I come round? I might end up cutting that, I don't know. It works in my mind. No, I'm hitting it there. Right, hang on. There. Let's have a look, see if we got it. Yes, we did. Right, there you go. See? Cheeky little rubber band. Courtesy of Quick Fits. Not that they're much good for anything else, but their rubber bands are good.
You can't get better than a quick fix though. No,
Right, so there we go. We did get that. I've got a little bit just there. I'm going to go back in and get that now. But I haven't got to come right out, so I'll be all right. Remember to drop that handle. That's it, that's gone. So, right, now we've got to get in and sand it. Who wants to do that for me? I don't know whether this is going to fit. Yeah, it is. Badly. Right, okay, no way around, I'm going to have to put my fingers in there. Please don't bite me. Bugger, innit? You just have to be brave or stupid. It's all right up until the shadow, it's after the shadow. That's where it gets you. Funny because you're looking here and you can see your sandpaper. That's see?
Yeah. It looks funny on the camera.
Right, okay. I've got a feeling that's probably it. I'll get a bit of tissue just to get some of that sawdust out. Nasty thing. Obviously, guys, you do this at your own risk. You want to stick your fingers in that propeller, that's down to you. There we go. And I know people say, well, you could stop the lathe and put that on. Yes, I could. But that wouldn't be as much fun with it. Right, okay, let's get some nuts in there and see what we get at the end of it, eh? What we get? There's still time to get our knuckles wrapped. Do we get wrapped knuckles? Or do we get a finish? So when you're coming out onto those wings, try and get it so that it's on that side as much as you can. Because obviously it's going that way. If you go on this side, it tries to ruffle it around. Right, there we go, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Let me see what we've got. Yeah, pretty good. Couple of little, very little lines, but they blend in with the grain actually, so it's not too bad. I quite like that. Yeah. That's all right.
Natural edge.
There we go. That's not too bad. Let's get that out of the way. I'll put a couple of dirty marks on the outside there, look.
Let's do.
So just a bit of that set. Right, you can get that little, there's bits of, right, yeah, it's got some cracking down there. There's a few cracks. That's around here on the outside, so hence why that was trying to flex a little bit. But see, if you put that band around it, it stops it from flexing so much. Just allows you to get that cut. Okay. But you have to be careful that you don't cut your rubber band, obviously. Oh, get off. Oh, nice circle, so no marks around there. Right, there we go, guys. A little natural edged, more bowl than pot. It's got quite a crack in the bottom there, but never mind, that's all what it is. But again, I should imagine if that's got some a plant thing or something in it, it'll look quite nice, won't it? Yeah. Bit of dust in the thing there. Quite often I like to oil these actually, because I find the oil goes in nice into the bark and that. So yeah, it's got some nice patterning going on in there. Like I say, because we've got all these around here, we've got all these dark bits, and that's what that is there. That's the dark. We've got dark bits here, see, and it's dark bits in here, dark bits around there as well. So that's quite nice. But that's, I don't know if you can see it probably. This is where the cracking is coming. There's a crack there and down there, and that is on the inside down that bit. So I've got a bit of wax there in the bottom there. Right, anyway guys, so that was that one turned as well. Okay, so another little natural. So we've got, let's get the nice side with that. So we've got that one, and we've got our other two there that we just done. So there we go. So they was out of two pieces of yew. Okay, so that didn't come out quite equal, but I think I like the fact that it didn't.
It's different.
I like it. I like it. It's like I say, that's live edge because it's still got bark all round it. That one, and these are live edge because they've got a bit of bark on them. So 3 live edge, 2 pots, and 1 bowl pot.
Bowl pot.
Pot bowl. There we go, guys. Thanks for joining me. I am now going to go get my thong on and go and do a bit of sunbathing.
Okay.
Wait for the thunderstorm. So I will see you. There's a fault to leave you with, isn't there? Eh?
I'll film it.
I will see you on the next one, guys. Toodle pip. Thanks for joining me, and thank you for all the comments.
Yeah.
It's nice when you give a few comments, a little bit of
That's
feedback.
It. Yeah.
It lets me know people are actually watching it.
That's it.
So there you go, and I'll see you on the next one. So toodle pip, guys.
Bye, guys.